All into the A bomb site. As you pointed out, VP was set to play retake here. I like this from Hampus, waiting for mid aggression. That's a free kill out of that position there. And so now with the bomb planted, this is where the lack of kit really starts to matter to VP. They've got to be fast in the retake. 3 out through CT and into the open. Device has got the information that they're in the site now, and he's tapping players out. Good for one. Plopsky gonna respond even further. Bomb's not planted for these players in connector. Ramp is the only guy that can watch it, but sadly for James, he's not able to capitalize on that. Low on HP, and he's just looking for the save, but even that's denied.
NIP, they're going into the A stack here. 5 CTs in position, but 3 of them not really armed for the job. James Dunn, not really covered from Palace. That's a bit awkward. Kicker tucked in, and oh, the shots from the Deagle come out of nowhere. 2 frags. How's he done that?
This can get out of hand now. This is a rough round all of a sudden. Kicker to shift players out of the site and maybe into their eye line. Kicker has repositioned and is onto a 3rd kill in the round, but it's traded immediately from Device.
Armorless should be able to tear through them. Yakinda's got a gun. Oh, and he's got a freebie as well. Device tucked in at the back, and they should be able to work it out into default plant. How far could he really be? VP, oh, they've sweated this round for everything it's worth, and they're going to pick it up.
Never meant to get away with those, man. You're never meant to. I'm very, very glad we get to see the replay of this. Look, man. Oh! Brutal scenes out of Kicker.
Yeah,
great
you know,
stuff from
Device was covering though.
Yeah, he's the early alarm. How many can Sanji get before he perishes up in the apartment? Sanji, gets the spot, but not a kill found. Now called for these rotations around, and there is already a man in the site. Buster gonna have to fight tooth and nail to hold on to this one. There's the first, but he's very, very low in the process. Oh, the nade finds him. And we're into a 3-on-2. James is still a long way away from this site. Yakinda, the only man here, dead to Device. And it's a save for James.
We talk about how, you know, obviously NIP's map pool is fairly deep, but teams going into picking Mirage.
To the more empty bomb site out of the 2, and they've not even really received any kind of knowledge to make them lean this way. They blindside Kicker at ramp, and suddenly Buster back in CT, responsible for an awful lot. Getting naded, getting flashed. Rez is holding 4 rotations, and Buster's on a timer, takes 1 more out of the round, and he's still fighting for this control. The Orps, they've done everything so far. They've got to keep on achieving.
Anywhere by now. All Rez just turns. James gets through the murder hole. This is dangerous now. Oh, the cover with a missed shot. Buster and James still pick it up for a second. Man, these Orbs, they're terrifying in the hands of VP.
Yeah, man, it's a little rough as well, right? They get that kill on ramp, and it leads to...
Sanji's going to drop the smoke, and now here come NIP.
Yeah, they're already in. Oh, Plopsky roasted and finished off by the MP9 of Sanji. Buster is the right hook to this double backside setup. Hampus trying to do what he can, activating this mid lurk, but Buster is not missing a beat. He's going to now clash with Device, who's also adorning the AWP. They're just missing each other. Device, he's seen an arm, but once again, ring around the roses. Finally, it's Device smelling flowers as the bomb plants in.
But it eventually finds him, and yeah, James commands the AWP save. Kick it will obey. But another B play goes well for NIP. They're good at getting back into here and man disadvantages. Nice flank from Hampus. That was everything as well. It was so much pressure. He gets 2 kills, but then Buster the entire time is so tunneled in, so focused on the kitchen that Device is able to do this.
Really come alive. Haven't actually seen much out of James AWP yet. Oh, there it is. Come on, James. Come on, James. Device has had a good start to the round. James replied. Linus and Plopsky left in what is now a 2-on-3. They are in this A bomb site, but say that's pretty ballsy out of Plopsky. He will just play it safe. Linus dead in connector, and Plopsky sandwiched between the 2.
A stop to it, but the smokes are down. Linus trying to find this backside play. He's disappeared in the smoke. Sanji buying so much time for Yakinda to come out market, and they are getting diced and sliced here in the B site. Only Device. Time to save.
Oh, and James the only guy who's allowed to save orbs. Didn't you get the memo?
Not wanting to feed the pistols. James got to be careful. They're coming out under. And Yakinda trying to cover, but it's a missed shot. Sanji makes up for it. They know James low. The call's been made. Device can't catch him with a jumping Glock, but Rez will grab Yakinda. Don't tell me this round is going to get out of control. The bomb's been dropped, but Hampus has his player locked in on short. Sanji, if he goes back, he's a dead man.
Yeah, Sanji's towing a very awkward line, right? Can't go back, can't go forward. And eventually Hampus gets the better of him. Now that bomb has a path up through short. Device still down here in middle. He's out of there. And really, if Jane can't catch this, okay, now you're reinvested. Now you're up
3 Glocks, no armor, Deagle P2, and they get it with no survivors.
And they kill Jane. Oh my. Yeah, as this has happened, Sanji is pushed short to see if he can spot Hampus. And Sir James is alone in the site. Sanji helping out, has turned around from the short side and comes back now. And opportune timing. The Deagles are doing it to an IP. 40 seconds. Rez and Hampus to try save the day. 3 Deags in the site. Buster waiting back in market as well. So many crosshairs looking at you as you try to come out. And for low HP Hampus, man, this round, he's recognizing it now.
But yeah, that's a hilarious round for VP. They are very happy about it. Look at the AKs that have been scavenged. Hampus does hold on at least. Meanwhile, NIP are taking mid. They're going to smoke off Jame. Oh, and push him as well. Full blinded. Buster's trapped now on ladder. They've got him locked in a corner, but he still fights his way out with 3. That's disgusting from Buster. 4 on 2. This was an NIP round. Blink and you miss it. It's done.
Yeah, everyone's watching now. Klopsky, mate, everyone's looking at you, and Kicker, sadly, is included in that list. Well, we get it, though. James snuck up through connector. VP. Oh, look at all the space they found. Now, will James be ready for Rez? No, he hits that timing well and knocks him out of the round. Now VP are going to hit the go button in towards this B site. Plopsky will go unchecked, and they run by him. Device as another nasty surprise pounces out, and that bait and switch over towards B works wonders for NIP.
Yeah, they turned it on all right. Oh my goodness, flawless round.
It's kind of a mixture of the two. Maybe a fast A round. Look at this. You don't often get fast rounds out of VP. What's going on? They're pushing in towards A and getting churned out by Rez. But now Hampus has joined him. NIP have started to flesh this defense out again. And so they're ready for this B play. Jane misses the window jump. As far as buy rounds go, this is pretty rough for VP. They were hoping that, they could have hit the ground running. After doing so much damage in the Glock round, they could have broken IP's money. That's nothing more than a distant dream here, Buster.
And especially with VP's pick of Inferno coming up next, you never know where this game is going to go. They can be so annoying to play against, right? I don't think Hampus was ready for that. Device does trade, but he is gone to the AWP of Jame, who is very low in the process. Any more re-peeking in middle could...
There is this double CT rotate, but they don't know the site's lost yet. Still, Plopsky's going to check it. Cognizant that they gave up the A-bomb site, he was always scared of the possibility. Now, they don't know about Buster, and Buster's playing the long game here, waiting in the site, hoping that as NIP move back in, he can catch players trying to set up the defense. He does tunnel earlier on. Well, here he is at ramp, trying to make a big boy play. And Rez, there's a double on his plate. He lets Sanji go by. He could not have predicted this. Sanji doesn't know how he's just died. Rez, the timing king, Molly up into Palace, and James been dethroned. Linus gonna grab the defuse. And it's one hell of a flank, one hell of a trigger discipline out of Rez.
He surely would have taken the kill when Sanji is flying through the air towards him, but he's like, he realizes, back turn. Sanji couldn't have got more unlucky there. And Rez, excellent round. Molly in the Palace, stick on the bomb. Nothing Jame can do with 30 health. He could not run through it, wouldn't have worked. Jump in the window. Hampus is waiting. Oh, and he's very ready. Yakinda's gone. Now the jungle smoke, they're going to get past Hampus at least. Device is giving up A, though, as said, so he can play retake here. He's grabbed a quick kill. Hampus has spammed Sanji coming through the smoke. And Device, oh, he's seen a rat player as well. All the info here for Nip, and all the shots connecting as well. Jame, don't want to say it.
To get a buy in the round after next. So, you know, we're going to see...
Oh, Rez is going through. Is he? Looks like it. Yeah, flashed in, Sanji gone, and Rez, oh, he could have quit there. He could have backed up, but he wanted more. And that'll be Jame answering the call. 4-on-4. Grouping now for a bomb site RVP. It's going to be B.
Look at Hampus. He's sat in the window smoke waiting for it to fade. Oh, yeah, that's wishful thinking with James Orp still in middle. We're trusting you with A. We're going to double up on B and try to win this round out. But Plopsky's dead immediately. Linus needs to make a stand, and it's only good for the first. Too many players right up in his face.
Look how scared they are.
Real. Let's see. Device, they're coming your way. Your teammates are getting shredded. This AWP needs to put up some kind of response. They've seen it now as well. VP starting to get scared of the B bomb site. They're out of there, man. They're running away. And NIP
doing so because this bomb is still ticking. I think NIP know at this point. If they don't immediately stick, they lose the round.
Yeah, but they're getting on the bomb. They're fighting in the site. Sanji's still here, but they're sticking it. Linus is still on the bomb. Device with the kill. Jame needs it. No! Jame just gonna save the day. Ha! Oh!
Well timed, but yeah, I don't think VP need to be too worried here. Device is scout, looking for that headshot. Won't connect though, and with every shot you miss, VP get closer. They're hunting you down. And it's nice and easy. One kill from Plopsky, but nothing else. VP util, he spams a smoke, and then he backs out. He doesn't even die. I love it. Not committing. And now NIP realize, but they will realize late. Device back in CT, gets a quick pick, and Rez helps out as well. 15 seconds, and it's falling apart at the seams. Device will die, but can they really get a bomb plot? I don't think so. Plopsky's here to say no, and Kicker will trade, but he's down to 4.
Yeah, he's got a plant now, and they're just rushing him. They're not giving him the room. Hampus cancels him out. They don't have the smokes to cancel off these angles, so they've just got to plant and keep an eye on CT. Eyeballing the bomb plant, it's scary. The flash is good, but no one's able to capitalize. Jame and Sanji are actually the first to break the silence. They've turned this Nip retake into dust. Plopsky's trapped out on triple, but they're all running. They're all like getting ready to go hunt. Oh, it's gotten weird. It's gotten odd. It should still be fine. And indeed it is. virtuspro up onto 13. And now Nip try to ease back into a 5-on-4.
It's good he escapes, because if you remember, the first round that VP got on this comeback was Rez going into middle, getting a kill, and then doubling down and looking for more and giving the trade up. It's like Hampus escaping there is so important. Now VP have nothing but the B site. They're down 2 men. They're just piling in. They're walking into the Lion's Den, and there's 3 CTs here. Crossfire plus Hampus with the AK. It's done. NIP, it took some time, but 15 will do. Round 30. And VP, this comeback could all be for nothing. Device cut off with the AWP. At this point, NRP, they've seen this play before this game. They know what to expect. B execute smokes in. They dive through this CT smoke. Sanji leading the charge, and he catches 2 players with their back turn. Linus holds for 1. Trapped to the bench behind the smoke and drops the bomb as well. What a hero.
Yeah, he's still going, still alive in this position. Yakinda trying to make a round-winning play, pushed up through the site, and now Hampus dancing around smokes again. He's calling for his teammate. He needs help from Rez. Rez is dead on the rotate, and Hampus now asked to clutch 1v1. Just Jame to find. Only a USP of 1 bullet in the AK. He's been given time to reload. James giving him a chance, and it's a chance that maybe should have never been given away. Wrapping through CT spawn on Sanji, so he's ripe to do some damage in a round like this. Nice kill from Buster, further taking away the likelihood of a retake here for NIP. Just Linus and Device, and even, ooh, well, maybe Linus can make it interesting. They're getting on the bomb. Linus is sticking it. Sanji gonna get them off, and virtuspro.
Kick it a little bit shaky. James spams the wall, and Kick it freaks out, turns around. Got a deeper long smoke here for VP, trying to fight the cubby with a molly down as well. Rez gets cleared out from the corner. I like that take from VP as well. Avoids you getting smoke spammed or pushed through by the long player. Device is relegated to play back in the Moto side. He's chased down. Yukinda with 1 health remaining, jumping through smokes. And with this kill coming in, NIP, no chance in this round. Plopsky's going to give away his position, hoping that he can bait for Hampus, who's trapped in the back of the bomb site. And, oh, Hampus spamming as well, going to limit his shots, and Sanji eventually fights him. Plopsky trying to save that Dig armor for another round.
As weird as that is.
With a deep sight plant, yes, it's default, so he would be fine. So you can expect to see that Device at the forefront of it all. Here come VP, though, with a vengeance. Device could not see a thing through the smoke, through the flashes, but he still gets a kill.
As they're rotating in, even though they know they've given up long, they're not ready for him here. And Cerez is cut down in CT. Now the alarm bells are going off for NIP. They think it's going to be an A play, and Plopsky fast rotates through Banana into VP, who is still holding T-spawn. Sanji yet to die, and Hampus ain't changing that anytime soon.
Linus is not getting away with this gun. Oh, he slipped the net, but not for long. Good shot, but they're everywhere, around every corner. Jane with a headshot through the wall.
That's at least something for them. The VP are out on the long side. Rez doesn't know anything about numbers yet, but the flash in for him is perfect from Device. A big little double play between Device and Rez at long, and they're going to lock in the round on the back of it. The rifles come out in round number 6. Being harsh, flawless rounds are so important just to build you a bit of a foundation.
Yeah, that's a dream for NIP, right? What a spray on the long side for Rez. They're blind for so long, it feels like. And he's able to transfer across everyone. As soon as he shoots, the flash will go out behind him. Let's hope he doesn't die immediately. Oh, there it is. Spray is good. Kicker gets tagged down low as well, but...
And now start to call for rotations. That bomb not planted yet. Device, Dig spam, and Plopsky gonna drop the bomb out Ruin's side. That's quickly retrieved by Sanji. You don't want to lose that bomb. You don't want to lose track of it. He grabs the plant, and Device is caught with the spam. For Linus and Rez, they're very, very late into this one. Kickert's even holding for the late banana flank, and if he gets this kill, it's not coming through, but Rez is ready. Linus, dead to Sanji. And they know where Rez is. They've got him pinned over at Banana, even though he's created space. Sanji is there to lock the round in.
Whole Banana, which is a nice play, and actually honestly one that is pretty rare from James. Like he's never given that AWP over to his teammates, which, you know, it's fine, right? We know his style of play, what it's like. He's always going to go in last, but right there is the, and they're fine to give it back up. Yukinda pops out into middle, Boiler player with a flash, and there goes Rez again, always set up by his side. Linus helps out on the short as well, gets another kill. Time to run, double smoke.
Smokes it down, yeah. Plopsky could get spammed out. The tags have hit, and Buster will delete him through the smoke. Hampus still up on the boost, goes unchecked, and takes one out of the round. Buster and Sanji left in a 2-on-4. They have a bomb plant. That is the only thing going their way. NIP set up to retake this one. A lot of utility as well to force these gunfights out of virtuspro. You can make them feel very uncomfortable. This is going to be rough for Buster and Sanji. There's the early swing. Nothing found. Buster good for one, but he's double peaked from the ruins. And Linus plays that to perfection. Yeah, look, you're seeing the other VP players falling back and looking to follow through on this B play with Plopsky giving that early fight over. They're more enticed now than ever. They've tasted the blood in the water and they want more. Wiping Hampus out and through the smokes again.
And yeah, that's twice now. Plopsky's got caught out, you know, fighting. Oh, yeah, I mean, should get checked. Oh, no. Oh, no! I would have loved Rez to just tell Linus to duck there. But trying to bait it like for Rez.
Hey, yo, Linus, peek.
Cheers, lad. Going for the ace and the save.
It's going to look sick in the frag movie.
They shouldn't hunt this, really. They shouldn't lose another guy. That would be quite painful. And, well, Rez, he's going for the ace. James won't let it happen. Okay, James saves. That's the one thing we can always rely on. That's twice now we've had this quick B pick from VP. And, Plopsky playing in front of the banana smoke, trying to fight for it.
That death that really spurs on the victory for virtuspro.
And now Device is in the same spot, but far better gun for the job. And they just heard an AWP at A as well, so do they realize that that's a different AWP? They're about to find out the hard way, walking into the angle. Rez. Oh, not quite good for 2.
Yeah, it's always a little spooky when someone's got an out past you.
There it is again.
Shame. Removing Plopsky, that's very quickly turned sour. We're looking at Hampus to try and be the man to save the day.
Buster pushed in. Hampus hoping for a kill, nothing getting delivered. It's up to Device, hunting with a missed shot. Might want to save here. Time is ticking, and opportunities are fleeting here for the Ninjas. Wallbang won't connect. Hampus with a swing, and it's all getting a bit uncomfortable now for NIP. They're going to get the kill. Buster, just a few seconds stalling will do enough, but he can't get the kill to Device, and NIP are on the bomb with just enough time. It's going to be a 3rd round.
They're on pistols, and suddenly virtuspro have locked in a very dominant first half of play. Kicker once again with the opener, and the B site has had the red carpet rolled out.
Yeah, NIP just can't find the solution, right? Device has had a couple of picks up towards his top banana, but man, Kicker's entries have been second to none in the T side. He has been muscling his way into B round after round. Think about that triple kill as well in a few rounds prior. He's going to find another, flashing through the smoke. Linus trying to get some control back, some semblance of it, but he's gone again. Yukinda with a kill, Sanji holding alt mid, and there is nothing here for NIP.
Not that you could know it, Rez, but don't go any further than this. You are right where you want to be. Ooh, Sanji, jump scare. There's more where that came from. James says, I'm the only guy that can save, and here he is.
As much as VP do, they've already got that 3rd player back here. Linus in the pit, gonna have to do something miraculous. Device is dead already. Rez through the smoke with a double, and Linus on an off angle. They might not expect it. They've already killed a pit player. They haven't seen a thing from Linus. He did drop his smoke. Do they know? They're taking their time, 10 seconds. You got to go if you're VP. You need that plant. Linus, can he deny it in time? Killing the planter and getting a chance here for VP. It might just be the round for NIP.
I think Jane got blocked. I don't think there's time. Yeah.
Wow.
He got stuck on Sanji.
Got to go.
Through the smokes, into the site. Kicker trying to lead the charge. Nip rotating players over. This shot from Device, but the kills have got to come in for VP. They're running out of time, and Device finally dealt with, but there's more where that came from. Kicker's out of ammo and out of time as well. Buster all the way in CT spawn, can't do a thing. And so NIP secure 5 to close out this first half. Now he knows. Now Hampus knows. Surely, come on. Hampus could tear the entire round away. It could have been a series of missed timings, but no, James, you little rat man. Turns around, flushes Hampus out. And now the retake is well and truly underway. Linus and Plopsky, the only 2 left. And look at them. They're boxed into a tiny little corner. The bomb's planted for them, but is that going to be enough? Kicker is sticking it. And Linus can't do a damn thing. virtuspro.
Like, NIP in a really good position despite the scoreline not being nice to them. They could definitely break the money and get back into this game, but they'd have to win this round, and that feels all too good to be true. VP muscle their way down middle, something that NIP didn't try once in their CT side. VP do it immediately. And look at the room that Sanji's gained. He's about to find the bomb before they do. And they're scared of it,
This is so weird. Yeah, look, Plopsky's having to turn and look away at everything, and so he's blindsided by Sanji. Hampus is now like, wait, they're in our spawn? Oh, all in for the entire changing of the guard. They're bringing everyone around to B.
Oh, more mollies, more flashes, more everything that you don't want if you're NIP. Buster's pushing a smoke. He's finally put down by Plopsky. Grabbing a gun. Plopsky, this could be his round here. It's time for a hero for NIP. Sanji, the smoke fade almost doubles up, but he's done good work. Bomb is loose, and forget the plant. NIP are looking for kills. Flash is good, but James up close and catching Hampus as the smoke fades leaves Plopsky in an important clutch. 1v2, James rerouting, trying to double peek with his teammate, and Plopsky knows he's got to hit the headshots though, needs precision. There's the first. James Now, he loves these rounds, he loves these clutches, and that's why.
Then you look at the guy who's up against you in the 1v1. It's James, and the scariest thing about being up against James is not only is he great at landing shots like this, and against that is, you know, keeping yourself in it the entire time. If this ends up going 3, can NIP continue the same kind of energy? Trades back and forth at Banana. They don't have a flash to take this peak. So James given a lot more freedom than he would normally have. There's one with the AWP. Without a flash to get it off the angle, you're relying on Plopsky. Just
NIP aren't ready for it. Who would do that? Only James. And he gets out scot-free. Now back into the stack go NIP. Back into 3. Sanji stalling, but he's not going to last long. And Plopsky with a double entry may have just saved the day. Nice try by Buster, but now Rez is in the 1v1. James, he's already picked up one of these before. Can he do it again?
Look at him, Cyclops, man. Creeping on up with the AWP. Scoped all the way back in CT, so he's not making any noise cues. Rez still adamant it is this long flank, holding for it, sees the head. Both players miss the opportunity. Rez, there's the swing, and the 1v1. No, that was the exact reason I found myself rooting for him in that 1v2 attempt, right? Anything to try and reactivate the guy. Anything to get his head back in it. This round's a nice little mop-up. It's nice, it's clean, it's exactly what you...
NIP laying up smokes real quick towards A. Now, they don't know. Banana's been taken. They're looking at it, right? They're considering this, but Yakinda goes through the smoke, and he gets a kill as well. Yakinda, he's been quiet, but he is not fearful. He is full send right down on the flank, and NIP, as a result, had to activate into the A site. They do well, getting another entry, and Device posted deals with Buster re-aggressing. Yakinda was low. You know what is there right now? The recovery from NIP, the comeback.
Yeah. And honestly, you know, you're talking about Yakinda. I think he's going to be a very key piece of this puzzle. You know, we so often say that the hardest thing about playing against this VP CT side is, like, if they get a man advantage, it's so hard to reclaim that. This is it, though, man. Big stack. If you can't hold this VP, what can you do, right? You've got everybody, not everybody, but you've got the majority here. Is it going to be the case that majority rules? Rez dead in the open. They do deal with Yakinda, and they turn it on as well, but Buster, with the lineup, has left it just on Device.
But also, he has so much more room to move around it. Worth sacrificing the 1 or 2 HP for that. Buster goes big, and, you know, NIP cracked that site right open.
Starting to take some long control. James AWP is on the angle, playing with fire. And James, the collateral comes through. Is he going for more? Ooh, he is. 3 in the round. Big James.
Pit is just covering the cross for Yakinda. This is beautiful for VP. They're making NIP commit or save. You got to go with the flash. Device with the check, but there's still Sanji to worry about, who's dropped kicker. Device has the bomb, but he has no room to move. Ollie is good. Shot connects, but they're chasing Device down. And even though he hits the 3rd through the pillar, here and now, trying to take us to overpass. He's on fire right now, Harry. Not even double-digit deaths, and we are nearly 30 rounds in.
Yeah, how does he do behind these smokes? Trying to get tricky with it, and oh, Yakinda, this is what we know and love out of the guy. Gets that opener and makes out like a bandit. 5 on 4. The utility damage, even raining it onto an IP, just makes matters worse. And even then, Yakinda's still hanging around. This is ballsy, but he's good for a second. And at this point, hell, it's been worth it. He could get even more with these 2 players both tagged up. Oh, he will. Yakinda tearing it away from NIP. Device and Linus left alive. The bomb's back in T-spawn. I think the reality might be setting in for the Ninjas. But this one,
it's a done deal. It's a 3-mapper. It's VP fighting back on their pick. And even though NIP had a bit of a comeback, it's all in vain. virtuspro 16-11. A statement on Inferno and Overpass. Let's see if they're up for the task. CT for VP, NIP, B rush, and here they come.
Oh, there's a big stack here for VP. That's an awkward flash. Kicker and Buster, good for a kill apiece. In come the ninjas, getting closer. They don't know about Buster on the short side yet. And oh, he's going to drive one into the back of the skull of Linus. Just Plopsky, the only man between VP and a dominant pistol round. And there they are.
He's on long. It's a hard spot to clear for NIP. They've got to focus on the site first. But James from the sidelines could drop the bomb. Quick fight taken. Device lives and Plopsky bails him out. MP9 up close and trying to make it work. Does some damage to Kicker. Yakinder on the flank spots Toilets aggro as well. There's everyone inside here for NIP. Oh, he's read it. He knows the flank's coming in. One for Yakinder, and now a little bit more maybe. Jumping around the corner and only Rez left up. He might get cleared. He will. Yakinder quiet on Inferno, but coming in with a bang.
With just the vanilla Deeg.
Sure.
Double long setup. One player playing anti-flash. That was Sanji, who peeks out after the fact. Yakinder gonna steal all the glory. Between the two of them, they've held on to long. Even drops this smoke so he can fall back out of there. There's no guns for James to pick up.
One man on that top site. They're trying to run up now. Swapping out with Jane, but it might be all too late. 30 seconds, the molly's in. Yakinder needs something massive, and he gets domed by Linus. With that might be the round. James gone all the way around the world, though, and so now they're suddenly invested. Kicker's got a kill. They might try and plant for short. They haven't got CT yet. Popsy's trying to take it, and he's died. Oh, my goodness. VP have made this round possible.
James long now, right? They just saw him in the site, and he's already wrapping them. He's outmaneuvered the lone Device. Will he be ready for the long peak?
He's got the AWP.
AWP's been retrieved. Jane went to go find it, and it's Buster winning the round. What? Long to go get it.
Yeah, it's just such an abstract way of playing, but it works so well, right? I mean, it doesn't make a difference in that round technically, I guess, because, you know, Buster and Kicker are the ones retaking, getting all the kills. But if anything goes wrong there, then the last place you're looking is A-Long for sure. And yeah, he grabbed that up as well. So on again, Yakinder's picked it back up. And James has been getting bullied a little bit here. But Yakinder's got something to say about it, making up for his captain's departure from the round, and he's got a nice little gap on this smoke as well. Flashed off for now. Sanji's also here, and those CTs are coming up the stairs to Yakinder. Oh, they jump over his shot. There's a player up close. Rez is panic spraying, and Yakinder is still in the smoke. Totally overwhelmed, but the trades are good for VP. They had VP seem to know exactly what's going on, right? There's no no guesstimation, no second guessing here.
Oh, Hampus. Right behind him is Yakinder pushing through that smoking con. And the boys at Monster have got matters under control. Yakinder will fall, but that's the only casualty on the VP side of things. The bomb is dropped out Monster, and so really this becomes about doing damage the way of VP. You know you cannot win this round in the situation you're in. But maybe you can take some players to the grave with you. Even that's starting to look at like wishful thinking, as it's just Rez. Hoping they come to him.
Over decent teams as well. It was their T sides that really were the bread and butter, were the things to look out for. So this is a scary, slow start, but it could be an explosion into the B-bomb site. Kicker holding on in the Molotov for a kill. Buster has the water control, but NIP realize B is very clear. They should have their wits about them and realize that this position is not controlled. Oh, the bomb denied. Okay. Rez dead on the site. And now Buster's been given room to move on the flank. They're not considering it. Backstab missed, and they jump around the pillar. Plopsky with a big flank from Monster should have Buster dead to rights, telling his team to hold on, but he misses, and Buster flicks back. The boost up for James, drops the bomb again, and it's only Linus in a 1-on-3.
Oh, this is so awkward, man. It feels like nothing has gone right for NIP. They get the openers, but everything else falls apart, and Linus is cancelled out as well. virtuspro. Everyone's full of opinions once the round is lost. No one's given that insight when it's live. And so it's another B rush, another mow down for Buster. No, denied. Instead, Sanji and Kicker make quick work of the B play. Just Hampus. The bomb not going to get planted here, you imagine. Sanji could give this fight over. Okay. Maybe gives Hampus a way back in.
Instead, he can get swung from CT. James not going for it yet. It's walking out. Oh, Hampus, give it a chance. And he takes the headshot to Yakinda. Back to the Deagle now. James moving up with a pistol of his own. And Hampus has swapped back to the primary. He's out on his left. And he's too slow to react. James winning a 1v1.
1v1 in James. He thought he was still going to be hanging back. He's spamming for it. He's not ready for the aggression.
This is excellent out of
Look,
VP.
James realizes, like, look, man, he's not ready for this. Not ready for the fastness. Not ready for the... It's almost infuriating how good James is at staying alive, right? They can't deal with him. NIP just decide we won't deal with him. We'll commit to this A play. But virtuspro are here with 3, and there's more coming. There's more on the rotations. Hampus not ready for a second player in a truck. And so Kicker mows them down. We need to see more out of them now than we've seen on any of these T-side rounds so far if they want to somehow turn this around.
Yeah, I mean, we've had fairly one-sided games in this matchup so far, but they've, you know, there's always been...
Or for nip.
Yeah, it's all the flash. That's all it is. If not, Yakinda would have shot way earlier and probably had a double kill. And IP were just trying to smoke the molly. Aggro held by Hampus, denied by Buster, and James trapped in the connector. He's trying to get that kill quick before he gets locked in for the top, and he hits the shot with a no-scope. Molly from his teammate. James don't care. He's now got control of the bomb, although he doesn't know it. He's in a race against time, against Device and Rez, going back to pick it up. James tucked.
You don't expect this.
He's a dead man.
You don't expect James doing that, and it would have never happened if it wasn't for his teammate's Molotov. James is like just hitting every kind of timing. Now, this is one that he surely misses, right? James surely. Oh my word!
NIP back to the B site, walking this smoke.
Yeah, they're looking to play into B, but geez, is it going to go well for them? Sanji nails the opener. And man, it just feels like you can't set a foot right if you're NIP. Everywhere you go, you're either losing fights or running into a stack. And this round, well, it's a mixture of the two.
Bomb dropped. Rez, not long for this world. He's been spotted, and everyone's going to face him. Why wouldn't you? Flawless.
Just by being here, he's kept 3 on this upper site. Kicker and Buster, both 12 kills apiece, are solely responsible for B right now. And they are just churning through NIP. They walk into just 2 players and they can't break through. virtuspro onto a...
On A, and still, you don't even get a kill in B. You get completely ruined. No bomb plant, no money, no rounds. Humiliation.
Triple A setup, Yakinda waiting at long. He drops that smoke, but still removes Hampus. So a man down for NIP. And from bad to worse, it's more of the meat grinder, more of this just relentless AK spam.
Crept up past James. James is still on the angle, by the way. He's still
he could just get shot in the back of the head.
Yeah. In fact, that's exactly what should happen.
Will Rez clear so deep? He should. Oh, yes. Ooh,
okay.
The shot's missed, but it's fine. Rez still able to regain control. And now he's opened up the potential of an A play. You've still got to get past Yakinda. That is easier said than done.
Oh, no,
they're going back down con. They're going to let this man at long sell a fake. Rez is in A and he's calling. I don't see anyone, guys. I wonder if this puts a seed of doubt in the mind of NIP, especially with him getting kills up on A. This is awkward. Rez has got the A bomb site, and yet still they're going into this double hold. The bomb's cut loose. It's just Device in a 1v2. They had A, but they didn't have this bomb there, so we look to Device. We say, come on, can he do it? But Sanji...
Got them waiting outside of the monster. How telegraphed will this be? Molly starting to go over. NIP going to hit the go button. They're going to go fast.
Oh, and Kicker with the mow down. Not a good look, not a good start. Device reclaims 1, but is that going to be enough? They lose Hampus. They're looking for anything, but they can't find it. Just Device. virtuspro about to 14-1 the half, and there it is.
Born.
Yeah, he's waiting. Oh, how enraged would you be if your Device, $1 million man, removed from this round? And so now NIP look down the ranks. It's the remaining 4 to try move in. Yakinda was boosted into heaven. Anywhere you go, VP are already there, planting the flag of virtuspro in this pistol. just one man left. And yeah, it's ugly. It's not pretty. Rez has been given a chance. The bomb's not planted for heaven, but he doesn't have a kit. And so he needs Yakindar to take this fight. He's just not giving it to him. Yakindar, salt in the wound. Rez gets all the kills, but round 15 go away.
Yeah, no mistakes can be made, though, here for NIP. They've got to be picture perfect.
Yeah, being real, man. It's at times like this for guys like Linus, right? You're going to ask this dude to dig incredibly deep. If you really believe that you can make this comeback happen, it's going to take a tremendous deal of mental fortitude. And that's, you know, before you even move on to the actual counterstrike that's got to be played.
Hell, quite a trial by fire, right? You learn through doing it. Likely going to be done to you instead. Buster with a dig grabs Device's M4. He's going to get pushed by Rez, though. Nice tag, nothing more. Kick it alone at B. No bomb. No reason to go back for it either. Accepting the reality and taking Linus down with him. Yeah, man, get your head back in the game, but it's actually been torn off. 3 rounds for NIP, but we're all just waiting. Of NIP. Will they hand it over?
Oh, 5-man boost employed. James collects his freebie, and it's a huge man to find. Rez, as the only player in double digits, almost 20 kills deep, snuffed out of the round without even getting to play. So we need a new hero. We need a new point man. Device down low, up in party, trying to hold on. And Hampus falls in middle in the meantime. Sanji cancels him out. And is this now the beginning of the end? NIP, we're down to a 2-on-2. Plopsky, the only man with HP, isn't able to win his fight in middle. And so it's young gun Linus.
Take down either of these 2 players. Here comes Buster. Linus, does he check the corner?
Sanji's position, man, is to win the round, and we're there.